With the November midterm elections less than 3 months away, Georgia election leaders are urging voters to start preparing now. Atlanta Bureau Chief Archit Seshadri reports.
Preparations for the upcoming November midterms are under full swing across the state, with the Secretary of State saying they are working with counties and preparing poll workers to get ready for the upcoming November midterms. The Secretary of State says the goal is to make sure that lines are no longer than 1 hour at any polling precinct.
Well, we're working with training right now. In fact, we've been out to various counties. We have regional trainings that we also have worked county by county. And we're actually working with the counties, training with their poll workers and making sure we're up to date on the latest procedures. If there's been any tweaks in the law, and there really haven't been since the 2022 election.
Georgia's Secretary of State says they've already received 45,000 requests for mail-in absentee ballots for the upcoming November midterm elections. After the elections are over, the Secretary of State says they'll conduct 15 risk-limiting audits to make sure that the elections were safe, secure, fair, and accurate.
If you haven't updated your list for years upon years, and there's a few states out west that don't do list checking like they should do. We are very conscious about it. We take it, that's a solemn responsibility, and it's the law. And so we make sure that our counties are updating their voter list. If people move, we need to make sure we get their new address.
The Secretary of State says they take voter fraud very seriously here in Georgia. Things like people who vote twice, people who vote from out of state, dead voters, and any indication of voter fraud. If convicted, the Secretary of State says voter fraud could land you in prison for up to 10 years behind bars or fines of up to $100,000. Reporting at the Georgia State Capitol, Archit Seshadri, Atlanta Bureau Chief.